Okay, here we are at Wizard World Comic Con, now in the authors area, and I'm with your name.
Tabitha Lord.
Tabitha, what books are you promoting today?
I have my Horizon series, so book 1 is Horizon, book 2 is Infinity, and book 3 will be coming in 2019.
Okay, well, let's hear all about it. How'd you get started on this?
Well, that's interesting. I've always been a Star Wars fan, and so when I was 7 when the first movie came out, so that dates me a little bit. But I've always enjoyed that epic space opera world. And so when I started writing, I knew that that's the kind of writing I would do, at least to begin with. And so I like to start with a question, and the question I posed was, what if on a remote world, a certain segment of the population evolved differently from their neighbors and could do things with their mind telepathically and empathically? What would that do to the fabric of civilization? And I've also been a paramedic in my past life, a long, long time ago, and I had always hoped to have the skill where I could just diagnose somebody by putting my hands on them versus, is it a stroke? Is it a heart attack? And so my main character has that ability. So I sort of melded those two ideas together and my universe was born.
So it's going from Horizon to Infinity, and Infinity. So does it take right place after the two books?
Yes, they're immediate sequels, and the third one will be immediately following. It's a trilogy.
Like a Star Wars trilogy. Did you ever send one of the copies to George Lucas?
I didn't. I have not been that bold. Maybe I should.
How long did it take you to write these books?
It took me a year to draft the first one, and because it was my first book, it took another 2 years to edit it before it was in reasonable shape to submit anywhere. The second one only took about 9 months to write and maybe another 6 months in edits, and the same with the third. My learning curve has improved.
Who did the cover?
His name is Stephen Maiorasso. He's out of the UK. He does a lot of book cover art and game cover and music album covers, so he's a real find.
Good. If anybody wants to get a hold of the book or learn more about your work, do you have a website or a Facebook page?
I do, TabithaLordAuthor.com, and my books are sold on all the major outlets, including the iBook, ebook, Kobo, and print copies through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, the usual suspects. Yeah.
What do you think of the event today so far?
Oh, it's a great event. We've got to wander around a little earlier when everybody was just setting up yesterday and today, and it's fun, really fun. A lot of activity. So.
Well, Tabitha, thank you so much for coming to this event, and we'll look forward to seeing more of your work.
Thank you so much.